Have you ever woken up and felt like your energy just isn't what it used to be? As time passes, it's natural to notice changes in our strength, our balance, even our confidence. But what if the first thing you eat each morning could gently help turn that around? In today's video, we'll explore how a simple breakfast can support better blood flow and vitality for men over 60. These small choices may hold the key to aging well. Stay with us. One of the most surprising senior health tips comes near the end. It's something we rarely think about, but the way we start our mornings can quietly shape the rest of our day. For many older adults, that first bite often comes from processed foods, toast, sugary cereals, or just coffee alone. Sadly, these choices may actually slow down circulation instead of supporting it. And here's something many folks don't realize. What feels like aging might not be age at all. Sometimes, it's simply the result of starting the day without the right fuel. A breakfast lacking in real nutrients can quietly drain our strength, leaving us tired and unsteady before the day even begins. And sometimes, it helps to hear from someone who's walked this path with others. Dr. Michael Grant, a seasoned men's health expert, has spent over 25 years guiding older adults toward renewed vitality without relying on medications. His focus has always been on natural, sustainable changes that truly make a difference. And if you've ever wondered whether your breakfast could do more than just fill you up, you're not alone. For men over 60, the first meal of the day can play a quiet but powerful role in how blood flows through the body, especially to areas that matter for strength, balance, and confidence. Certain morning foods, when chosen with care, may support healthier circulation and renewed energy from the ground up. These aren't strange superfoods or hard-to-find ingredients. They're simple, familiar options that many folks already have in their kitchens, yet they're often overlooked. In this video, we'll walk through some of the most helpful breakfast choices that may gently encourage better blood flow and help you feel more alive in your daily routine. As always, every body is different, so if you have questions or special concerns, be sure to check in with your doctor. But if you're curious about small habits that support senior wellness and offer lasting energy, these insights might just surprise you. And speaking of simple morning choices that make a difference, let's talk about something you might already have in your fridge. Whole eggs. Yes, yolks and all. For men over 60, whole eggs offer more than just protein. They provide key nutrients like vitamin D, choline, B12, and leucine nutrients that help support the pelvic floor muscles. These muscles play a quiet but essential role in balance, bladder control, and even intimacy. When nourished properly, they can help restore a sense of strength and stability that many men feel slipping with age. It's not about doing more. It's about giving your body what it's quietly asking for. Just 2 boiled eggs in the morning may offer gentle support for circulation and lower body strength, especially when made part of a consistent routine. As always, check in with your doctor if you're unsure. But don't overlook the power of something as humble as an egg. For many on the senior wellness journey, this small habit has helped bring back a spark of energy where it matters most. And here's what makes whole eggs especially valuable. They're packed with key nutrients that many older adults unknowingly fall short on. Each egg delivers a natural source of vitamin D, which supports bone health and mood, choline, which helps with memory and nerve function, vitamin B12, essential for energy and red blood cell production, and leucine, an amino acid that plays a major role in maintaining muscle strength. These aren't trendy supplements. They're the building blocks your body quietly needs, especially as the years go by. When included in a nourishing breakfast, these nutrients can help your body feel more supported, more steady, and more alive. Sometimes, it's not about doing more. It's simply about choosing the foods that give something back to you. And when you give your body the right kind of fuel, something remarkable can happen beneath the surface. The nutrients found in whole eggs help support the pelvic floor muscles, those quiet, hard-working muscles that play a role in how steady you feel when you walk, how well you control your bladder, and even how confident you feel in more intimate moments. For many men over 60, these functions start to fade gently over time, often without realizing why. But with the right nourishment, that foundation of strength can feel more solid again. It's one of those small changes that can ripple through your daily life, something that speaks directly to your balance, comfort, and overall senior wellness. As always, feel free to talk to your doctor about what works best for you. And sometimes, it just takes a small shift to notice a real change. I remember a gentleman named Harold, 69 years old, who came in feeling drained every morning. He said he hadn't felt truly energized in over a year, just sluggish and stiff getting out of bed. We talked about his habits, and all he did for breakfast was coffee and toast. So, I suggested something simple, 2 boiled eggs each morning. A few weeks later, he smiled and said, "Doc, I don't even need to push myself up with my hands anymore. I just get up and go." That spark he thought was gone had quietly returned. It wasn't anything extreme, just 2 whole eggs, every day, giving his body what it had been missing. It's small changes like that, rooted in everyday choices, that often bring the biggest boost to our comfort, confidence, and senior living. And if you're looking for something gentle that supports your heart and circulation, oats with chia seeds might be just the thing. Oats are rich in beta-glucan, a special fiber that helps sweep your arteries clean, while chia seeds bring in magnesium, potassium, and omega-3s to help relax blood vessels and boost nitric oxide. Together, they create a nourishing start to the day, one that quietly supports your energy and flow from the inside out. And sometimes, the best support comes from the simplest foods. A warm bowl of oats may not seem exciting, but it's full of quiet power. Oats are rich in a special kind of fiber called beta-glucan, which doesn't just help manage cholesterol, it also gently sweeps the walls of your arteries, helping to keep them clearer and more open. That means your blood has an easier time flowing to your legs, your heart, and everywhere else it's needed. Over time, this kind of nourishment can help you feel lighter on your feet and steadier in your step. It's a small, comforting habit that gives back with every spoonful, an easy addition to your morning that quietly supports long-term senior wellness. And when you sprinkle in chia seeds, you're giving your body even more quiet support. These tiny seeds are packed with magnesium, potassium, and omega-3 fatty acids nutrients that work together to help your blood vessels relax and stay flexible. That means smoother circulation and better flow to the areas that need it most. At the same time, these nutrients also help support your nervous system, gently encouraging stronger signals between your brain and body. It's a simple addition to your morning that can bring a steady, lasting boost one small spoonful at a time. And sometimes, a simple change can bring quiet but powerful results. I remember a man named Ray, 72, who had nearly given up on feeling good in the mornings. His hands and feet were always cold, and he felt drained before the day even began. I encouraged him to try a warm bowl of oats each morning with chia seeds, a dash of cinnamon, and a handful of frozen blueberries. After just 2 weeks, he noticed his hands felt warmer. By the 4th week, he smiled and told me, "I actually look forward to getting up now." It wasn't a drastic overhaul, just a steady, nourishing habit that gave his body what it needed to feel more alive again. And if you're craving something refreshing that also supports your circulation, watermelon might surprise you. Beneath its sweet, juicy bite is a natural compound called L-citrulline. Once inside the body, it helps boost nitric oxide, gently opening blood vessels and encouraging smoother, healthier flow. It's a quiet kind of support, but one that works quickly for many people. Whether enjoyed on its own or blended into a morning smoothie, watermelon offers a simple, natural way to help your body feel more awake, more responsive, and ready for the day ahead. And here's what makes a watermelon more than just a summertime treat. It contains a natural compound called L-citrulline, which your body gently converts into L-arginine. From there, it helps produce nitric oxide, a key molecule that supports healthy circulation by helping blood vessels relax and open more fully. This natural process encourages smoother blood flow to muscles and other important areas, offering a quiet boost in how you feel and move throughout the day. It's a small, refreshing step that may bring noticeable comfort, especially when made part of a thoughtful senior wellness routine. And here's something that often surprises people. This gentle fruit can work in ways that feel remarkably similar to certain well-known medications, but it does so naturally. Because of its ability to increase nitric oxide through L-citrulline, watermelon may help support blood flow in a way that encourages energy, responsiveness, and overall vitality without the need for prescriptions or concerns about harsh side effects. It's not a miracle cure, but it is a quiet, natural helper that works with your body, not against it. For many older adults, this kind of thoughtful nourishment becomes a simple part of their daily rhythm, something that fits beautifully into a senior wellness lifestyle focused on comfort, balance, and confidence. As always, it's wise to check with your doctor when making changes, but don't underestimate the gentle power of real food. And every now and then, a small change brings a spark you didn't expect. I recall a gentleman named Frank, 66, who started adding fresh watermelon to his morning's rind and all, blended into a simple smoothie. Just a few days in, he chuckled and said, "Something's definitely waking up down there." It wasn't magic, it was his body responding to real nourishment, the kind it had been quietly craving. That renewed sensation, that lightness, reminded him he was still very much alive and capable of feeling strong again. For many, it's these simple choices that help rekindle a connection to themselves, one gentle step at a time. And if your mornings often begin with stiffness or tingling in your legs, there's a simple, soothing option you might not have considered. Warm steamed sweet potato with just a pinch of Celtic salt. This comforting pair does more than please the palate. It quietly supports your body's balance. Sweet potatoes offer steady, clean energy through complex carbs, while Celtic salt brings over 80 trace minerals that help maintain healthy electrolyte levels. Together, they may support muscle strength, reduce that heavy leg feeling, and ease morning numbness. It's a small, grounding ritual that gently helps you feel more steady from the moment your feet touch the floor. And when it comes to fueling your body in the morning, not all carbs are created equal. Sweet potatoes offer a gentle, steady source of complex carbohydrates, what some call clean fuel. They help your muscles wake up and get moving without the sudden spike and crash that often comes from processed sugars. This kind of support is especially helpful for older adults who want energy that lasts without feeling jittery or drained later. It's a quiet, nourishing way to help your body ease into the day, with strength and stability that comes from the inside out. And sometimes, it's the smallest ingredients that make the biggest difference. Celtic salt, unlike regular table salt, is rich in over 80 trace minerals that quietly support your body's natural balance. These minerals play an important role in helping your nerves send clear signals, especially in areas like the legs, feet, and lower back. When nerve communication is more steady, you may feel more stable, more responsive, and more connected to your body throughout the day. Just a small pinch of this mineral-rich salt can be a gentle way to nourish your system, especially when paired with a warm, grounding food like sweet potato. It's a comforting habit that supports wellness in a calm, natural way. And sometimes, the most encouraging changes happen sooner than we expect. I remember a man named Gerald, 71, who had been struggling each morning with tightness in his legs and groin. Getting out of bed felt like a chore, and he often needed to steady himself just to stand. We talked about trying something simple: half a steamed sweet potato with warm water and a pinch of mineral-rich salt. 3 days later, Gerald called and said, "I stood up this morning without even thinking about it. No wobble, no brace." That quiet shift gave him not just comfort, but confidence. Sometimes, the body responds quickly when we offer it the kind of nourishment it truly understands. And once you know what supports your body, the next step is simply putting it into practice. The most effective way to start is by choosing just one of these 5 foods and having it within the first hour after waking. That small window in the morning is when your body is most open to receiving nourishment. Whether it's 2 eggs, a warm bowl of oats with chia seeds, or even a slice of fresh watermelon. What matters most is consistency. You don't need to overhaul your whole routine. Just begin with one thoughtful choice. Over time, that quiet habit can gently help you feel stronger, steadier, and more connected to your own well-being. And when it comes to building a new habit, simple is often best. Just pick one of the 5 foods that feels easy and enjoyable for you. Maybe it's 2 soft-boiled eggs, a cozy bowl of oatmeal with chia seeds, or a few fresh slices of watermelon. The key is to have it within that first hour after waking, when your body is most ready to receive what it needs. This gentle timing helps support your circulation, muscles, and energy in a way that can ripple through the rest of your day. It's not about doing everything at once. It's about starting with one kind, nourishing step. And here's something many folks don't realize. Those first 60 minutes after waking are what some call a golden window. It's the time of day when your body is most prepared to absorb the nutrients it needs to support blood flow, muscle strength, and steady energy. Feeding yourself during this window isn't just about breakfast. It's about giving your body a head start. For anyone focused on senior wellness or simply aging with grace, this gentle timing can make a meaningful difference. As always, if you have questions about your health, it's a good idea to speak with your doctor. But don't underestimate the quiet power of a well-timed, nourishing meal. And yet, so many people miss this valuable moment without even knowing it. They skip breakfast altogether or reach for something quick and sugary: a donut, a muffin, maybe just a cup of coffee. It might seem harmless, but those choices often leave the body running on empty, missing out on real nourishment when it needs it most. That quiet window of opportunity slips by, and with it, a simple chance to feel stronger, steadier, and more energized. Giving your body something meaningful in the morning isn't just a routine. It's a way to gently support your health, one thoughtful bite at a time. And if you've ever wondered whether it's too late to feel better, let me reassure you, it's not. I once spoke with a man named Leonard, 75 years old, who had nearly given up on feeling strong again. He started eating eggs and watermelon each morning. Nothing fancy, just consistent. Within 10 days, he called me with a lightness in his voice and said, "I forgot what this felt like. My legs feel lighter, and my wife noticed I'm smiling more." It wasn't about turning back the clock. It was about giving his body what it needed to respond. No matter your age, that quiet kind of change is still possible, and often closer than we think. And sometimes, what needs the most care isn't just the body. It's the belief that change is still possible. After years of trying and feeling let down, it's easy to lose hope. But if you're still here, still curious, still listening, that means you haven't given up. And that says everything. And often, it's not the body that gives out first. It's the quiet belief that change is still possible. After a certain age, it's easy to start thinking, maybe this is just how things are now. But the real challenge isn't weakness or stiffness. It's the moment we stop believing that things can improve. The truth is, your body still wants to heal, still wants to respond. It's just waiting for the right kind of support. And that begins not with a perfect routine, but with a simple mindset, the willingness to begin again. That kind of hope is at the heart of true senior wellness. and it's never too late to hold on to it. And if you've made it this far into the video, that tells me something important. You haven't given up. You're still here, still open, still looking for ways to feel better and live well. That matters more than you know, because staying curious, even after all life has thrown your way, is a quiet form of strength. If you're still watching, I'd love to know you're with me. Just drop the number 9 in the comments below. It's a small way of saying, I'm still in this, and I'll be right here cheering you on. And here's something worth remembering: age doesn't take your strength away. It simply asks if you're still willing to show up and fight for it. Not in a loud or forceful way, but with quiet consistency, with care, and with belief in yourself. The real shift happens not when everything is perfect, but when you decide you're not done yet. You still have more to give, more to feel, more to enjoy. And that strength, your willingness to keep going, that's what makes all the difference. It's not about turning back time. It's about honoring where you are and choosing to move forward anyway, one thoughtful step at a time. And as we bring it all together, let's gently revisit the 5 simple foods that may help your body feel more supported, especially as we age. Each one offers something unique, yet they all work toward the same quiet goal, helping you move through the day with more strength, stability, and ease. First, we have whole eggs, including the yolk. These are packed with key nutrients like choline, vitamin D, and B12, which help nourish the pelvic floor muscles. These muscles support balance, bladder control, and intimate function, quietly shaping your daily comfort and confidence. Next, oats paired with chia seeds bring double the benefit. The oats are rich in beta-glucan, a heart-healthy fiber that gently cleanses your arteries. Chia seeds add magnesium, potassium, and omega-3s, helping to relax blood vessels and support smoother circulation and nerve response. Together, they offer steady energy that lasts. Then there's watermelon, a refreshing fruit that does more than taste good. It contains L-citrulline, which your body turns into L-arginine to naturally boost nitric oxide. This process helps open up blood vessels and encourage better blood flow, in a way that feels gentle, yet powerful. Our fourth ally is steamed sweet potato with a pinch of Celtic salt. Sweet potatoes give your muscles clean, steady fuel without spiking your blood sugar. And Celtic salt, unlike refined table salt, offers over 80 trace minerals that help restore electrolyte balance and support nerve communication. This combination may ease stiffness and help you feel more grounded as the day begins. Finally, timing matters. These foods work best when eaten within the first hour after waking, what some call the golden window. During this time, your body is more ready to absorb nutrients, your blood vessels are more open, and your muscles are eager for fuel. Starting your day with even one of these options may gently support senior wellness in a way that's easy to stick with. As always, if you have questions about your personal health, it's a good idea to speak with your doctor. But know this: small, caring choices like these can go a long way in helping you feel more like yourself again. And as we come to the end of this video, I want to leave you with something simple and real. You don't have to be perfect. You don't need to follow a strict plan or spend hours at the gym. What matters most is that you begin. Begin with one small step, one thoughtful choice. Because the act of starting, no matter how quiet, is where true change begins. Your first meal of the day is more than just breakfast. It's the foundation that supports everything else: your energy, your balance, your sense of strength throughout the day. When you choose to nourish yourself in the morning, you're sending a gentle but powerful message. I still matter. My health still matters. And remember, growing older isn't a sign that the best years are behind you. It's simply the start of a new chapter, one that moves at a different pace, perhaps, but with greater clarity, deeper wisdom, and a stronger sense of what truly matters. If you're willing to keep going, this chapter can be just as meaningful, maybe even more so. So be kind to your body, be patient with your progress, and most of all, believe that it's never too late to feel better. You don't need to do it all, just begin.